There are real places, hidden behind official records, where things happened that were never meant to be remembered. Tonight, I want to tell you about one of them. This is not a legend. This is not a creepypasta. This story is based on real, declassified Soviet documents and the diary of a woman who worked the night shift. This is The Screams from Ward C. In 1961, the Soviet government opened a psychiatric hospital outside Moscow. Officially, it was called Hospital Number 14. But the locals had another name for it. The place where people go insane and come out empty. My grandmother worked there. She was a night nurse. Years after her death, I found her diary hidden behind loose floorboards. The first entry was dated April 3rd, 1961. They brought in 6 men tonight. No names, no records, only numbers sewn into their coats. Military escorts refused to answer questions. All 6 men were screaming the same sentence. The room is still screaming. Within 48 hours, all 6 lost the ability to speak. Doctors blamed psychological shock. But trauma doesn't do one thing. It doesn't synchronize people. The men were placed in Ward C, a sealed corridor, no windows, soundproof walls, cameras that recorded video, but no audio. My grandmother wrote, "They do not talk, they do not blink, but every night at exactly 3:17 a.m., they sit up together and scream without sound." Doctors called it shared hallucination. But the nurses noticed something else. They were listening. Decades later, partial KGB files were declassified. The 6 men had volunteered for a Cold War experiment. Sensory deprivation, sleep prevention, constant light, no silence. The goal was to see how long the human mind could remain conscious. The chamber had one flaw: the microphones didn't work. The men could hear something the scientists couldn't. On the 9th night, one man looked directly at my grandmother. He pressed his forehead against the glass and silently screamed words she could read on his lips. It never left the room. Minutes later, his heart stopped. No cause of death was found. That same night, the hospital's abandoned speaker system activated. Security logs confirm it. At 3:17 a.m., every speaker in the building emitted a sound, not loud, not sudden, just a human scream, stretched too long to be human. The final diary entry reads, "Ward C is empty. All patients are dead. Doctors say it's over. But when the lights go out, I hear breathing that is not mine." My grandmother quit the next morning. She never slept without a lamp on again. Hospital Number 14 was demolished in 1978. But construction workers refused to enter the central wing. Because even without power, even without walls, at exactly 3:17 a.m., they could still hear screaming. One line in the official Soviet report remains classified to this day. It reads, "Audio source unidentified, not human. Still present. Sleep well."